opening, my friend. Well, I think we've blabbed on enough. I would like to bring out our guest right now, if that's okay with you dudes.
I'm fine with that. I'm excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage from the Craig Ferguson, Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, Mr. Craig Ferguson is here!
How very nice. Just what a lovely audience out there, like a herd of sprawling zombies.
Yes. Oh. Sit over here. You don't want to sit too close to the twins over there. You want to make sure.
I brought my glasses just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, I want to fit in with you guys in your chat about the internet.
The interwebs.
I can't believe it. This is my first podcast. I'm very excited. And I can't believe I turned up and you're talking about the internet and how zombies are cool. I mean, for fuck's sake.
But isn't that...
You don't help your stereotype by being it, man. Come on.
Isn't that implied in the Nerdist Podcast?
Yeah, no, it is. I'm very excited about it. I pretend to be cool, but I cried when I got my tattoos.
Yeah, but
that's a painful spot, though.
That right there, right on your wrist there. If you get a tattoo there, you know it's going to be painful because the other guys who work in the tattoo parlor that are not tattooing you, they come around and they watch, and that's very sore.
How many tattoos do you have?
3. You have to have an odd number of tattoos. I was told that by a tattoo artist.
I said, but so your tat. Is it alright if I mean, normally
touch
it's
me.
Feels like skin. Cool, just feels like skin.
Yeah. Yeah. Here on a Nerdist Podcast, and the host wants to see my tattoo.
Does that say?
And say, did it hurt when you got your tattoo?
That doesn't say Expelliarmus on it, does it?
Yeah.
It goes,
I got a tattoo.
Yeah, it's a tattoo to stun someone's wand out of their hand.
What's that?
Nothing. I was talking about Harry Potter like I do sometimes alone. Keep going.
Hey!
Oh, you had
Draco Malfoy.
You had Tom Felton on last night.
No, I call him Draco. That's the way.
He loves that. I'm sure.
That's the way I roll. He didn't have his blonde hair though. He had natural color hair, and I asked him to do a spell, and he would not. That fucker.
Seriously, fuck that shitty kid. Wow, I can't believe it.
Actually, I'm an actor. Fuck you. You're a wizard, and you're a bad one.
Somebody cast a douchebag spell on you.
Yeah, right. Actually, he was very nice.
He was really sweet. But to be fair, at the beginning of the interview, I think you did say your favorite Harry Potter film was The Prisoner of Ass Bandits.
Well, that's the way. Because it is. In that movie, everyone's sprawling. It's awesome.
Honesty is important.
Yeah, no, it's very nice.
You reminded me that my favorite tattoos I've ever seen. There were 2 tattoos that I literally could not wrap my brain around, and one of them I saw in a book, and it was a guy had Popeye tattooed on his stomach, but his dick was Popeye's dick. It was genius. And the proportions worked out the way you would think Popeye's dick would be. It was all squat and angry.
That's how I think Popeye's dick would be. Until the spinach.
Yeah, until the spinach. And then, of course, the battleship inside. Yeah.
But Bluto, very small dick. That's why he's so angry.
That's why he's so angry.
Big. He's like a eunuch.
Yeah.
What was the other tattoo then?
The other tattoo was, and this is what I would call turning lemons into lemonade. This guy had a really ugly belly button, and so he tattooed a cat around it so it looked like the cat's asshole, and the cat was just kind of turning and looking at the viewer like, I see you've noticed my melting asshole. Like it was very fetching.
Man, that really is making lemonade out.
Yeah, kitty. Yeah, kitty.
My favorite thing about Popeye is that every week he's just trying to save Olive Oyl from being raped.
Yeah.
I think that was everyone's favorite part. I think that was the concept.
That's not my favorite part.
Me neither. No, I'm with the guest.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty cold out there in the Phantom Zone, huh, fuckers?
I never thought about that in Popeye. I thought, what, are you using an iPad as we're actually...
It's up here. I don't know.
You're the real deal, man. You're not fucking around with this. You're serious.
I am not fucking around.
Are you tweeting right now?
I'm not tweeting right now.
Oh, okay.
I've opened Dropbox. It's not important.
I seriously don't know what that is. What is that?
Dropbox is a really fantastic file syncing application. So, you Don't have to.
Wait.
I'm boring myself.
Don't tune out, Craig. It gets better.
No, it's good. It's good. I get it. I know what it is, really. I'm kidding.
Oh, you do?
No.
Okay. One of the reasons why I really have wanted you on the podcast for a long time, and I was so excited when I heard that you were coming to Adam Savage's podcast because
I'm a big fan of Adam.
Yes, he's awesome, that sounded sarcastic, but it was
did actually.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Whoa,
I get it.
Yeah.
No business safe. Okay. But you did this really amazing monologue on the anniversary of your sobriety, I think in 2006. And it blew me away because as somebody I've been doing stand-up now for almost 11 years, and I've been sober for 7,
right.
And I still haven't really found a way to make it funny, but you managed to go from, I woke up in I woke up in my own urine, and in the next minute you had people laughing, and that completely blew me away.
I was actually laughing when I woke up in my own urine.
What else can you do?
I can't say 100% for sure it was my urine.
Right. Well, you don't know.
I woke up in urine.
Listen, I had those.
I presumed it was mine, but who's to say?
Listen, I had those moments.
It was in Germany.
No, it was not.
You're lucky it was only urine.
I didn't say it was only urine. Urine was...
Oh my God, it was Germany. You're lucky some guy didn't come in with your dick in a frying pan going, would you like breakfast? Like, you're so lucky. It could have gone way worse.
I never said that didn't happen.
All right, good.
All I'm saying is that I woke... Well, you see, the thing is about it for me is that that particular monologue that night was less about the anniversary of my sobriety and more about the fact that Britney Spears was clearly having some kind of bipolar episode. Mm-hmm. And everybody...
You mean as a life?
No, well, I think that clearly, obviously she kind of comes and goes a little bit. I don't know the woman at all, but she clearly was having some kind of mental breakdown, and it seemed to me the slightest bit inappropriate to, it was like we were talking earlier about the internet is that guy.
Right.
Well, it was like the media was that guy going, oh, look, you're having a mental breakdown. And I think, you know what? Shut the fuck up. She's going mad.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a little too much, so I thought I would, throw my tuppence in the other way.
It almost made me feel bad. Oh, that's that cute play money you guys have over there.
That's right. Yeah. Why I wouldn't give tuppence for your ideas about zombies, son.
Well, best go be sweeping the chimney.
With a child.
It's still legal. I can't breathe, sir.
That's right.
It'll be better once you shed all your lung tissue. Oh, that's a good lad.
You've taken it too far.
What?
You've taken it too far.
It was a fake kid.
No, it was a real kid. I was attached to that kid. That kid was like a zombie to me.
We'll be right back after these important messages. And by the way, I feel bad because you made me. I mean, I do have a Britney Spears joke, and I was watching your thing, going.
No. I didn't want to say that there's no such thing as a Britney Spears joke, and I wasn't doing a manifesto for anyone else. I wasn't saying no, we shouldn't be laughing at her. Right. I just thought, if you do a show every night, and I quote when I first got the job, I was talking to Chris Rock, and I met him at this thing. And
Name drop.
No, I don't know him. I just met him. I was introduced to him, and he said, "You're the guy that's taken over that show."
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah." And he's going to, and he said exactly this. He said, "You're going to do that every fucking night, every fucking night."
He likes to repeat stuff.
Yeah, he does. Like that.
Like,
And then in my dreams, it was like I could hear him. It was like in a movie. He was going every fucking night, every fucking night. And what happens is if you do a show every fucking night.
Can we all do one as an audience together?
Yeah, ready?
So you're going to do a show
every fucking night. But what happens is you have to end up doing shows which you think are you can live with yourself afterwards, as opposed to go, oh fuck it, it was a show, I'll fix it. You know, right? I wanted to start. It was kind of it's about making the show your own and saying, no, I'm not going to do that. Even if everyone else is doing that, and even if that's the way to go, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and find out whatever this looks like on me. It's going to be different. And I feel more comfortable now doing that. It's kind of like, the movie Shawshank Redemption?
Yes. Well, I think TBS has it on a loop.
Right.
Yeah. Or
Frank Darabont, the guy who made that, is making The Walking Dead. I'm just saying.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, really? No, wait. But well, his philosophy must be out of whack because he's got to get busy living or get busy dying. But now, if he's making The Walking Dead, it's like get busy dying.
Oh, great.
No, same concept. Same concept. People surviving in a world full of zombies. On with your story. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Oh, the man. Yeah, okay, we're very clever. Anyway,
Does that mean it's going to be narrated by what's his
Morgan
name?
Freeman?
Morgan Freeman.
Everything's better narrated by Morgan Freeman.
And that night, I knew those zombies would have their revenge.
That's like
The sisters took a liking to the zombies.
Yeah, that's right. I've got the corner on gay midget Morgan Freeman. It's
That's
a
what it
niche
sounded
culture.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
I'm going to go climb in my mailbox now.
Andy Dufresne, a man swam through a river of shit to be free.
Oh my
Came
God.
out clean on the other side is the line.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You guys, we're sitting on $1 million here at Dwarf Shank Redemption. We read.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, I just have to go and make a phone call.
It would be the tiniest chess set.
We just get Peter Dinklage to play everyone.
Oh my God. He'd be amazing.
Actually, that would be... the network said, I don't know if you've had to look at the breakdowns this year, but they're looking at...
Don't tell me you have a breakout hit.
Yeah, I do. Dwarf Shank Redemption.
We're looking at a prison show in the midget space.
Well, no, we could just remake Oz, and then it really... Yeah, it's not hilarious, but very...
No.
But it makes me, you know what? It makes me think that, you know, when you're talking about these girls and the starlets and it's so funny the way, I mean, the media goes out of their way to build them up and takes great pleasure in tearing them down.
Yeah.
And they, you know, when a girl has a camera in her face at the age of 16 all the time and everyone's breaking down, of course she's going to go crazy. So why is the media always like, oh, I don't know how this happened?
Yeah, well, also the thing is as well to remember about, and I mean no disrespect to 16-year-old girls, but they're all fucking crazy.
Right.
60, I don't know if you remember high school. I suspect it was a trying time for some people here. but the 16-year-old girls are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and so you add all that showbiz stuff to it, well, of course you're going to get, you know, kind of Nutsville like that. So Nutsville, by the way, is the name of another thing.
It's that new app on Facebook, Nutsville.
Yeah, Nutsville.
It's like Farmville, people. Jesus.
It's a social networking site for balls, okay? So...
Jonah just planted 7 new nuts.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around that. Sometimes I'll say stuff like that and I'll go, that could fly. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I also, you know, I wanted to talk for a little bit about comedy in Scotland. Now I would like to talk about balloons.
No, I think I can talk. I can talk about comedy in Scotland if the conversation, you know, takes us up until I guess 1990-ish, 92, 93.
Well, I'm just because I was a little past that, but a few years after that, I did go to the Fringe Festival.
All right.
In Edinburgh, and it was amazing, and I saw some really amazing shows. But then I hadn't really seen a lot of Scottish people in their own environment. I could not understand, not only the language, but the references were like, oh, what is it? What are the Flatlanders at? Oh, here's some salt for you, goat hugger. I'm like, what are the Flatlanders? Why do they need salt?
See, what you've run into there is a culture which is different from yours.
I don't understand.
Punch him in the face, Chris! Punch that guy in the face!
Are you telling me that everyone from Scotland does not have a professional bowler for a father?
No, not at all.
Interesting. You have just broadened my worldview.
Yeah. It's like you're one of the sprawling zombies now.
I bought a tape of it was actually a cassette tape of Billy Connolly, who I love.
That's the funniest man I think I've ever heard. When Billy Connolly when it was starting out in comedy, he was making these big wax cylinder type vinyl albums that your kids probably don't remember.
Watson, come in here. I need you.
Come on in. With the big and the dog and the big
in the ear, the dog with the ear.
But we would listen to them. We weren't allowed to listen to them. You know, my parents wouldn't let me listen to that.
He wasn't super filthy, was he?
Well, he would mention things like ladies' undergarments and pooping, which you know.
In the same breath.
It wasn't Germany, Chris. It was Scotland.
Billy Connolly.
Those German comedy records.
I heard this story secondhand from Norm Macdonald. Name drop. He said how Billy Connolly is really sweet, but he loves the Beverly Center. He goes, so he'll say to the door, say,